So what's going on, Melanin Fitness Nation? I'm back with another one of our kin folks. We got Nicole in the house. She's in the official hot seat. So we get to get all the tea, all the business from her. But you all already know how we start these conversations. So Nicole, you are going to have 60 seconds. I'm going to put you on the clock and you get to tell us anything about yourself, anything. So try to stay on track as much as possible. Try to take up the whole minute, and we're putting you on the clock in 10 seconds, and we want you to tell us anything and everything about yourself. 3, 2, 1, go.
My name is Nicole Bolden. I go by Nicole Raquel. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm an Auburn University graduate. I just moved back home in 2020, where I joined the gym I Am Love Fitness, where I grew the passion of working out and just getting to know a lot about my strength and capabilities. And there, while I was there, the gym owner saw the consistency in me and the drive, and that's when I was introduced into the CrossFit world. I love the CrossFit. It challenged me. One thing about me, everything and aspect of my life, I like to move with a challenge, so it always grow, and it's a growing thing. And one thing about people, I'm really fortunate that I had people that seen a light in me, because we are mirrors of ourselves. So it was a great experience of me seeing my strength and my capabilities, and I'm able to inspire others through my everyday life.
Done. You did great. That's absolutely amazing. You did great. You did great. So let's talk. You are from Beham. I used to live in Birmingham. I miss some parts, but I don't miss all parts of Birmingham for sure. But tell us about how you got introduced to CrossFit, because you're relatively new to this space. I think that you said you've been in CrossFit for about 2 years. So tell us how you found out about it.
Actually, it haven't even been 2 years, like a little over a year, but pretty much when I came back home and moved back home in 2020, of course, around the pandemic, I was actually married. And in that process, I went through a separation and a divorce. And that was me going, and I found myself in a bit of a down state. And I only got up just to get to work and everything. And so I was like, Nicole, you need to get out yourself, get out your head. And me going to the gym every morning at 5:30 a.m. was me showing up for myself every morning. And so by me doing that, it went from gradually going to the gym 2 days a week to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. And the gym owner, he saw that drive and that dedication in me and was like, hey, are you considering doing CrossFit? I want to start a girls CrossFit team. And I was just like, sure. And sure, I even answered for the other ladies. I was like, yeah, we all in it for one. That's one thing about me. I'm going to hold each person accountable, because I know I would want that for myself. And so we started CrossFit in February of, when we in 23? Mm-hmm. So February of 2022, it's just been a year pretty much. And so we started then, we did about 4 or 5 competitions. I know the last 2, I placed in second place. It was by myself, and then the time before was with my teammate. So it was a great experience. I just love the challenge, learning different aspects of the movement, and it's all about technique, because if people were to look at me, I'm very small, but I'm able to put on a lot of weight, and because it's about that technique. But I always love going to the gym because it shows me my strength beyond the gym, that I'm able to pick up a weight that's more than my size and master that and accomplish something every day. So I love that push and that challenge. And then me even posting, sometimes I post stories here and there on the social media, and you're not aware of how much people are actually watching you until you get that reminder every now and then. And that's what even gave me more of the love for it, because I'm able to help someone go through something they going through, and they see me and it's like, oh, wow, like you're great and everything. And I pretty much not, because some people get intimidated when you see people doing something so extreme and that would never think about. And when people reach out to me, I'll tell them my story. I was like, that was actually my worst day. I was going through this and this and this and that. So you can do it as well. So that's why I love this journey of just the fitness journey, period, because it's not more so of the the exterior, it's the internal part about it that helps you a whole lot, because it's mind over body all day long. Mind
Right.
over. If you're not in the
Nice.
mental state, you're not going to be able to pick up that weight, because there've been plenty days I have seen other people in the gym, some of my teammates, if we're not in that mind state, we're not going to be able to pick up that weight that we picked up yesterday. So it's
Nice.
very much mind over matter.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Nicole, tell us about your least favorite move in CrossFit.
My least favorite move in CrossFit, it's the one I wasn't able to accomplish so far. So it's the muscle up.
Okay. Okay. All right. And what's your favorite move?
My favorite move in CrossFit, I love shoulder days. So anything that's dealing with like cleans, jerks, I enjoy that a lot. Power cleans, not with the squat, more so power cleans and power snatch. No, actually, I would take that back. My least favorite is the snatches. I just thought about it. The snatch.
Okay.
That right there, I get so discouraged every day. But what I always was taught about from my trainer that, you know, the thing that you least like is the thing that you need to work on the most. So that's one thing. Well, you can go and do anything in life, period, outside of the gym, and always do it because you know you're good at it. But the challenge is you need to challenge yourself and work on something that you're not as good at or don't like. And most times you don't like it because you're not as good in it.
Okay. Okay. So tell us, what piece of advice would you give someone that is just now starting their fitness journey?
I would tell them it takes one day at a time. Make sure you always just show up for yourself, even if it's just 30 minutes out the day. Don't compare yourself to others. You compare yourself to yourself. So you want to be your best. You want to be your better self than yesterday, and from the next day on and on. So, because a lot of times people come in and they look at that person, or even people come to me, they're like, "I want to be like you," and I'm like, "Be better than me because you are your best self, your best version of yourself." So that's what I
Okay.
would tell people.
So tell us, what is your favorite snack? It can be healthy, it can be unhealthy, but what is your favorite snack?
I really don't like to snack a lot, so I'm gonna say my French fries. French fries is my favorite. It's
Okay.
not really considered a snack. Like I really don't snack. I like meals, so
Okay. Okay. We'll
but
do
French
that.
fries is my favorite. Like I would stop any day for an order of fries, as long as it's hot and fresh.
Okay. Okay. So tell us 3 interesting facts about you.
3 interesting facts. I guess one thing that people would not know by looking at me, I'm 35, will be 36 this year. Most
Okay.
people think I'm way younger. That's 3 interesting facts. My current job I have, where I'm actually an area manager of the state of Alabama, where I oversee the cafeterias in 6+ schools that I'm running over. So the reason why I say it's a very interesting fact, because people make excuse about going to the gym, but it's just 30 minutes, an hour out your day. I feel like I say, if you have time to work for someone else, you have time to work on yourself by always, making that, that promise to yourself and that commitment to yourself. And another interesting fact about me, even though I don't have kids yet, I want a whole lot of kids.
Okay. Okay. And what's a whole lot of kids? Tell us what a whole lot of kids is.
At least 5, but I'm doing the math with my age. So I'll be okay with 2 or 3.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So we'll be seeing you pregnant and working out. Okay. That sounds great to us.
We'll never stop. Yeah.
Okay. So the next part of our interview is called Turning Tables. And this is an opportunity for you to ask me any question that you would like me to answer for you. So
Okay.
what you got?
So a question that you answer for me.
Yeah. So whatever question you have, I will answer it for you.
Okay. So what was your CrossFit journey like? How long have you been in this journey of CrossFit world?
So I've been on the journey for about 10 years now.
Okay. And so what was your what drive you to start it? Like what motivated you? Who did someone influence you, or was it a passion?
So it was really just, I was sick of the LA Fitness. I was sick of the Planet Fitness. I was sick of the occasional walks, the occasional tennis matches. I was just sick of that. I wanted something a little bit more consistent, but a little bit harder for me. And I found a gym at the time. I've only been to 2 CrossFit gyms ever, like in reference to participating. And literally I stayed at my first gym for over, I don't know, like I've been gone now since 2022. I actually left the gym. So I started my CrossFit journey with them and I stopped going to that gym in 2022. So literally I've just been a part of the journey and just like enjoying the ride so far. There's been many, many, many ups and downs for me, but they were the solid foundation and the solid start that I needed to start taking my health seriously. And apparently that's what the universe saw fit for them to be. So that's where I'm at today.
Awesome. Well, that gives me my follow-up question. Since starting CrossFit, what do you think, how do you think it impacted your life?
So it's definitely impacted how I live day to day because I think a lot of times, especially working in corporate America, when I was working in corporate America, I didn't have the time or the space to take my health seriously. Because I think my hat goes off to anybody working in corporate America because there are many outside forces and stressors when it comes to work that your employers care nothing about. They just want the output of work. They want you to be there, function. And in most cases, they don't really care about your health and wellness at the end of the day. They just want to have that performance. So I think for me, just being able to not have to have that extra pressure because I used to be a property manager in multifamily housing for 10 years. And I used to go to distressed assets and the owners would seek me out to turn their asset around. I think that's just helped me be able to shape who I am today and not take on so much stress because when I started CrossFit, it was high blood pressure. They wanted to put me on blood pressure medicine. I was much heavier. I didn't have as much muscle. So it's just been a process and a journey. So I just take it for what it's worth and keep soaring with it, really.
That is awesome because I do get that comment, or why you in the gym, or why you doing all that? You already look good and everything. And I'm like, I want to remain looking, and it's not just looking, and I want to feel good. Like you have to maintain that. It's a lifestyle. It's not okay, I want to do this. I want just like you put on an outfit and then you can take it off. No, it's a lifestyle that stays on you the rest of your life. And it's you owning up to making that commitment to your health and your life. So yeah, I definitely love that.
Yes, yes, yes. What other questions you have for me?
You said you stayed in Birmingham for a moment, but where are you from?
So I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in Montgomery, the Gump,
Okay.
for 9 years. And then I lived in Birmingham for 9 months. So
9 months. That was short.
9 months,
Live.
I had a nice short stint in Birmingham and then I was out of here. So yeah, but I do miss El Barrios. I will tell you that El Barrios restaurant always did me right. So I do miss that.
Oh, okay, cool. And so, what drive you to even start this platform of, um, introducing, just bringing a lot of people that have the same interest and doing the interviews and with us CrossFit?
So essentially we started out, I don't know how much of the journey you know, but we started out as Melanin CrossFitters in 2001. And then literally we had the Atlanta Masters Classic, the first Atlanta Masters Classic, which was absolutely insane. I cannot thank every single person enough that showed up because I was completely blown away. There was like 300 people there, which was crazy for like a first time.
Right.
But I really just think like, and I will tell you, actually, we went to a competition because the gym that I started at was a Black owned gym and we were 97% Black. And we were doing a competition in Northern Georgia and they had only us as an all Black team there. You didn't mark it. I guess they couldn't get the people. I don't know. There was probably a couple other Black people that were on other teams, which is fine. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I've never even experienced anything like this because all I knew was my gym culture. Like, we are the culture. We were all Black. So that's what I was accustomed to. And I said, I really want to start this group. I really think it's necessary to start this group. I asked my friends to start it with me. They weren't having it, which was fine. And I started a Facebook group and literally it just grew. And in a couple of months, I talked to the gym owner at the time. I'm like, I think I should host some type of competition or something. And at that time, I had no experience of hosting a competition. So the first thing is we did an inbox competition for me to kind of get my bearings and get everything going. And then we had the Atlanta Masters Classic, which was a huge success. And we just kept the ball rolling. We did get a letter from CrossFit and we ended up changing the name, which we were going to change the name anyway to be more inclusive. But I think for me, what has been huge is that there are a lot of people of color out here and they do not have resources to good health and wellness trainers. And there's no knock to the people that work out at LA Fitness. I get it. But as you and I both know, Nicole, there are movement standards that you need to follow to get the ultimate results. So for me, that is what I want to be able to provide. I want to be able to provide resources not only to businesses with our programs, but I also want to be able to help people of color that want to be employed in the health and wellness space be able to have access to good companies that will hire them. And then also people that are like, look, I want to get healthy, but I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where to start. I'm so confused. So just meeting them where they're at, partnering them with the gym, partnering them with a coach, because I think it's necessary. So essentially that's the reason why I really started the group, because I really felt like we needed to have a safe space in order to vent, in order to share, and in order to just be and not show up for anybody else but ourselves. So essentially that's why I started it.
That is awesome. Because that's the one thing, even when we started our CrossFit group here at the gym, a lot of people wasn't even aware of the sport in our culture. So yeah, that's a great thing that you're doing it.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to end it, but I got one more question to ask you. Well, no, I think I got two. So the first question is, will we be able to see you all in September for our team competition? Because you said you all are a team. Yes. So you all said you all like to do stuff as a team. So we got a team coming up September the 30th. So we would love to have you all come out and join us.
We'll look into it because a lot of the original ladies, our teams, I will say, had different things. I have a teammate, she actually overcame breast cancer in the process.
Nice. That's great.
So that was one thing. And then we had one team member, she actually became a firefighter. So with even just of this aspect that helped her to be, get physically fit for that job. So everything kind of helped everybody for that aspect, just like my team member that overcame breast cancer, just her having that strength and that fight to overcome, because even when she was going through her treatment, she would still come to the gym with me, even if she couldn't do anything, just to be there in that atmosphere and motivate me and push me. And that made me push even more. I'm like, she's showing up and she's going through this trial of tribulation, so I'm finna show out for her. So
nice.
But definitely I would look into it. It's just a lot of aspects, everybody kind of doing their own thing right now, but there's definitely still a foundation there.
Perfect. Last question. Are you gonna bring your crew and show up, even if you all don't participate? The Atlanta Masters Classic next year is happening. We already have a date. It's in June. I believe we have June 15th as a date, 2024. So we would love to have you all throw down with us so much.
I would love to be in attendance. I wasn't able to because I was actually training for my job. I would love to still be in attendance, even if I'm not able to participate. So definitely, because I think this is a great thing that you're doing. I know that's the first thing I noticed because all the other CrossFit competitions that we've been in, you know, we all mostly be either the only group of people there or maybe a couple of more. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, it's like they have a whole thing. So I do love that and what you're doing, and keep driving and doing it. I'm
Thank you so
loving
much.
that. It's great.
Thank you so much, Nicole, for being a part of our community. We appreciate you. Thank you so very much for always sharing, liking, commenting in our group. And if you haven't, please start doing so because you're a part of the Kinfolk family as well, too. And we look forward to hearing from you in a couple of months to find out what the heck Nicole is up to next. So thank you so much for allowing me to get in your tea, girl. I appreciate it.
Definitely. And thank you for even considering me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.